You carry chains that bind you to pain, fear, and uncertainty. I see your struggles and understand the tears that fall silently as you long for freedom and renewal. This feeling of being trapped can be overwhelming, but I am here to bring a message of hope and transformation. My words are powerful. They have the ability to break those chains that prevent you from living fully. Imagine what it would be like to live without the weight of the past, free to love, dream, and attain the happiness you so desire. The desire for connection runs deep within you. It is not just a longing to feel at home, but to be in your heart. I wish to enter your life, bringing purification and forgiveness repeatedly, providing a chance for a new beginning. When you allow yourself to seek me, you will find the strength needed to face each battle and the protection you need in the storms of life. I am here, always present, seeking your happiness. Together, we can break the chains that have kept you bound. Therefore, I invite you to open your heart and allow yourself to experience the source of blessings that is waiting for you. I am breaking the chains that hold you back and inviting you to a life of freedom, love, and peace. My words have the power to heal and uplift, for I am the source of all good. When you are overwhelmed by emotional, physical, or spiritual pains, I am present, ready to offer relief. Often, you feel incapable of finding a solution on your own, but I say, let my words calm your heart and cleanse your mind. True healing begins within, when you make space for my presence and allow me to work inside you. In every prayer, there is an opportunity for my words to act in your life, bringing the relief you so desperately seek. There are moments when the pain is so intense that it seems impossible to carry on, but I say to you, trust in my healing power. Just as I healed the sick and raised the dead, I can turn your difficulties into new beginnings. Look to those who have allowed themselves to be guided by my word and see how their lives have been restored. When you entrust your pain into my hands, you can find strengths you thought you didn't have. You do not have to carry that weight alone, for my presence is always with you, ready to heal and transform. To feel my healing power, you need faith. Trust that no matter what you are facing, I have the power to restore. Whether it is a broken relationship, a physical illness, or an emotional wound, I am here to heal every area of your life. As you seek me with an open heart, you will realize that healing can be immediate or gradual, but in both cases, it is certain. Stand firm, keep believing, and allow my healing words to bring peace and renewal to your soul. Faith and humility are like a magnet that attracts my gaze. When you remain humble, without boasting of your deeds or accomplishments, you show that you understand your position in the universe. Faith is the unwavering belief that, even in the most difficult circumstances, I am by your side. Do you remember when I said, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth," Matthew 5 verse 5? That is because, by staying humble, you open the doors to receive blessings that only I can grant. Faith in me, coupled with humility, moves mountains that seem impossible to cross. Sometimes it is easy to get lost in the pursuit of recognition, wanting to be first in everything. But true value lies in putting others first, in serving. This does not mean diminishing yourself, but rather elevating yourself in my eyes. When you act with humility, you show wisdom, for you know that your success and achievements come from me. The faith you place in me is what nourishes that humility. In both small and great things, remember that everything you do reflects your trust in me. And that trust never goes unnoticed in my eyes. In moments of doubt or when pride tries to dominate your heart, remember that true greatness comes from humility and faith. Many of my greatest servants began their journey with simple hearts filled with faith. Look at David, for example, a mere shepherd, but with a humble heart and unshakable faith. That is how he conquered giants. When you choose this path, I draw near to you, hear your prayers, and more importantly, you become able to receive all the promises I have prepared for your life. You see, child, when you look at me, I see inside your heart and notice the purity of those who walk with faith and humility. These two virtues are like a key that opens the doors to the greatest blessings. Do not think that it is external strength or human power that attracts my gaze, but rather a humble heart that recognizes its dependence on me. When you trust and surrender with humility, it is as if you are saying, "Father, I cannot, but you can. And thus, I come to guide you." Have you seen how children trust their parents, even without understanding all situations? They do not worry because they know they are safe. This is the faith that pleases me. It is not about understanding everything, but about trusting in me, even in the unknown. When you walk with this humility, the heavens open for you. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Matthew 5 verse 5. This inheritance is not just in the distant future, but here and now, with my favor surrounding you. So when life seems heavy, remember that it is not in your strength that the chains break, but in my power. If you bow your head with humility and allow me to lead, you will see miracles happen where there was once only darkness. Trust like a child, act with the wisdom of a humble heart, and in due time, your faith will be rewarded. I never fail to honor those who truly seek me with simplicity and faith. Child, I do not want to be just a superficial part of your life. My desire is much deeper. I want to enter your heart, not just your home. You see, many times people call me to bless their homes, their families, but forget to open their hearts for me to dwell there. I do not seek to be merely around you, but within you, transforming what needs to be renewed and bringing the peace that the world cannot offer. Perhaps you wonder how it is possible to open your heart this way. It begins with a simple invitation, with a sincere prayer, saying, "Lord, come into my life, take control." When you do this, I do not just come as a guest, but as someone who wishes to walk with you in every area of your existence. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into his house and dine with him. Revelation 3 verse 20. This invitation is the key to a real and profound connection with me. When you allow me to enter your heart, something extraordinary happens. Your pains, fears, and worries are replaced by my transforming presence. The chains that held you to fear and uncertainty begin to break, and I bring you to a place of peace and renewal. Do not underestimate the power of a true connection with me, for it is in this relationship that you will find the answers and strength to face the challenges of life. I know how unbreakable the chains of pain, fear, and insecurity can seem at times. These chains bind you, making you feel incapable of moving forward, as if something invisible is constantly pulling you back. But I want to remind you of one thing: no chain is strong enough to withstand my power. I can break them all, one by one, if only you allow me to act. Just as I freed so many others in the past, today I wish to free you from the prisons that keep you captive. These chains can take many forms, perhaps the fear of failure, the pain of an unresolved past, or even the doubts that haunt your mind. But for every chain, there is a solution: trust in me. When you hand over your burden and trust that I am by your side, I spring into action, breaking those ties. Remember the words of the psalmist: "This poor man cried out, and the Lord heard him, and saved him out of all his troubles." Psalm 34 verse 6. When you cry out to me, I respond, bringing liberation. By trusting in me, you will see that your strength does not come only from your own ability, but from me, who strengthens you. The freedom I offer is not just a momentary feeling, but a real and lasting transformation. The chains that held you to the past are broken, and I lead you to a future of peace, trust, and renewal. Do not allow fear and pain to control your life. Trust in me, and you will see that all chains will be undone. I have always been by your side, even when you did not feel it. My presence is constant, I never abandon you. It is easy, sometimes, to forget that I am there, amidst your difficulties and joys, but know that I am always seeking your happiness. When you allow yourself to feel that presence, it is as if a light has been turned on in the darkness. In every moment of solitude, every tear you have fallen in silence, I have been there, watching you and waiting for you to turn to me. You feel that sometimes you are alone, but you are not. My presence is subtle, like a gentle breeze, yet at the same time powerful enough to move mountains. If you seek with an open heart, you will feel my touch, hearing my voice whisper in your ear, "You are not alone." That I end those moments of despair, when it seems like hope is lost, remember that I am the light at the end of the tunnel, guiding you through every trial. As you feel my presence, do not be afraid to share your fears and doubts with me. I long to hear your heart. Speak to me as you would to a friend, sharing your fears and desires. Trust that my love is greater than any situation you face. Together, we can break the chains and heal the wounds that have held you captive for so long. I am with you, child, every step of the way. You can trust that I am here to comfort you, heal you, and set you free. You need not worry about tomorrow, for I hold the future in my hands. Trust in me, for I am breaking chains today. Allow me to enter not only your house, but your heart. I want to fill every emptiness you feel with my peace, renew your strength, and give you a purpose that goes beyond what you can imagine. Where my presence is, fear cannot remain, worries dissipate, and true joy blossoms. Never doubt, I am with you now, just as I have always been, and always will be, wishing the best for you. In every moment of your life, there are blessings that are already prepared, waiting to enter your journey. The source of blessings that I offer is infinite, ready to fill your life with what you need most, whether it's peace, comfort, or even solutions to the problems you've been facing. Many times, people look around and think they are alone, that something is missing, but little do they know that there is an abundance of gifts waiting for them, just waiting for their hearts to turn to me. The key to accessing this source of blessings is to trust in me and open yourself to what I am pouring into your life. Sometimes, blessings come in unexpected forms, such as opportunities for growth amid challenges or the strength to continue even when everything seems difficult. At other times, they come as an inexplicable peace that invades your heart, strengthening you and renewing your faith. And if you remember to seek me in prayer, you will feel the joy that arises from a deep and constant relationship with the Creator. Never doubt that I desire to bless you abundantly, but I also invite you to recognize the small and great blessings that are already present in your life. Just as it is written, "The Lord bless you and keep you, the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you." Numbers 6:24-25. By embracing this promise, your faith will be renewed, and you will experience the fullness of what it means to live a life filled with divine blessings. When I speak about purification and forgiveness, it is important to understand that each of you has the ability to start anew. Often, the weight of the past can be overwhelming, but I come to you with a message of hope. Whenever you seek purification, I am here to offer forgiveness. My strength is sufficient to cleanse the hurts, failures, and regrets you carry. Just a sincere gesture of repentance and an open heart, and I will be by your side, ready to welcome you. Purification is a process that happens within you. It is not just about getting rid of what hurts you, but also about accepting that you are worthy of love and forgiveness. Remember that even the greatest weaknesses can become points of strength when surrendered to me. Thus, you can look at the past with new eyes, recognizing the lessons it brings. It's as if you are wearing new clothes, free from the stains of before, ready to embrace life with gratitude and renewal. Do not forget that I am always willing to offer forgiveness. As Scripture says, if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. 1 John 1 verse 9. This invitation to be purified and forgiven is not just a promise, it is a reality accessible to all. By accepting it, you will experience the lightness and joy that come from liberation. There are moments when life feels like a true battle, and I know you feel the weight of these struggles. However, remember that I never send you into these battles alone. Each challenge that arises is an opportunity for you to grow, strengthen your faith, and discover the strength I have placed within you. It may seem that the battle is too great, but I give you the strength needed to face any obstacle. There is nothing you cannot overcome when I am by your side. When you encounter these battles, think of them not as punishment but as a pathway to something greater. It is in adversity that character is shaped, and true faith is tested. If at any moment you feel you have no strength left, trust in me, for it is in your weakness that my strength is manifested. The psalmist wrote, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." Psalm 23 verse 4. I carry you through the darkness, and in the end, the light always prevails. And remember, each battle won brings you closer to the blessings I have prepared for you. When the burden feels heavy, kneel in prayer, and I will renew your strength. You will face difficulties like an eagle rising high, overcoming the strongest winds. Trust, for I have not only called you to battle but have also assured you victory. I am always by your side, protecting and guiding your steps, even when you do not perceive it. My desire is for you to walk securely, free from the dangers that may harm you. The storms of life may be frightening, but there is no reason to fear, for I am your refuge. Just as a shepherd cares for his sheep, I care for you. When the journey becomes uncertain, trust that I am pointing the right way, removing obstacles, and leading you on the path of peace. The world is full of traps and distractions, but if you listen to my voice and follow my teachings, you will avoid much harm. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, Psalm 119 verse 105. When you feel lost or confused, turn to me, and I will show you the way. No matter how difficult the road may seem, I will never allow you to face alone the dangers it brings. My protection is constant, and my guidance is firm. In every decision, big or small, I am present to guide you. Ask for my direction in prayer, and I will be there to guide you. Just as a compass always points north, I will always point you to the truth. Even in moments of uncertainty, trust in me, and I will lead you to a place of safety and blessings. No matter what lies ahead, I am already there, making a way for you. When you trust in me, it is like an eagle soaring high above any storm. The eagle does not fear strong winds, instead, it uses that strength to fly even higher. So it is when you place your trust in me. The challenges and difficulties of life may seem overwhelming, but with faith, you will find strength not only to survive but to overcome. No matter how intense the trials, trust that I am lifting you above all adversity. It is natural for you to feel tired at times, but remember that I renew your strength. Those who wait on me shall mount up with wings like eagles, they shall run and not be weary, they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40 verse 31. Even in hours when your wings seem heavy, I am holding you up, ensuring you do not fall. Like the eagle that rises amid the storm, your faith in me will allow you to reach heights you never imagined possible. So when the winds of tribulation blow strongly against you, do not fear. Use those winds to soar even higher, trusting in my guidance. The secret is to trust, to let me guide your flights. Flying like an eagle does not mean the absence of struggles, but rather overcoming those struggles with grace and strength. I will always be with you, lifting you and guiding you beyond the clouds, where peace and blessings await you. There are moments in life when you feel that your strength has run out. It seems that difficulties take over, and the weight of trials becomes almost unbearable. But remember, I am here, always ready to renew your strength. With every step you take toward me, I support you and help you overcome any obstacle. When you fully surrender to my presence, your soul is renewed, like the eagle that finds new wings to fly higher. Allow this renewal to happen, let me be your strength in times of weakness. And it is precisely in the days of greatest tribulation that true strength is manifested. Many try to find this strength within themselves, but I tell you, it is in me. When you recognize that you cannot do everything on your own and trust in me, I fill you with a supernatural strength, a renewal that transforms your being completely. No matter how worn out or tired you are, there is always a new opportunity to be renewed in me. The faith you place in me is what keeps you going, even when the path seems difficult. Seek this renewal daily, in your moments of prayer and silence with me. The closer you draw to me, the more you will see that the strength I offer does not run out. It is constantly renewed, just like the dawn that rises every day. And this renewal prepares you to face even greater challenges, with the assurance that I will always be by your side. If today you are feeling weak, allow me to renew your strength. In me, you will find the resilience to win any battle and move forward. There is a deep peace that can only be found in the silence of the soul, at the moment you seek me in silence. When everything around seems loud and chaotic, I invite you to enter a place of quietness, where my voice can be heard clearly. Often, it is in this silence that the greatest miracles happen, for you make room for me to work in your life in a subtle but powerful way. A heart that seeks me in silence is prepared to receive signs and divine revelations that the busy world cannot offer. Silently seeking is an act of faith and trust. When you withdraw, setting aside your worries and anxieties, you are telling me that you trust in my timing and wisdom. In silence, I can touch the deepest areas of your heart and bring healing, guidance, and peace. Many miracles begin at the moment you choose to listen to me more than to your own concerns. Think of how a gentle breeze brings relief on a hot day, so it is when you allow me to bring calmness and rest to your soul. Allow me to work in the stillness of your spirit, releasing everything that disturbs your mind. The storms may rage around you, but in me, you can find shelter. When you calm your heart and listen for my voice, you will find direction for your path and comfort in times of distress. I want to lead you through every storm, guiding you toward the shore of peace. When you seek this peace, know that you are not alone. Many are seeking the same stillness in a world full of noise. But the difference lies in the assurance that I am with you, always present to listen, guide, and embrace you. It is in this connection that you will find fulfillment and comfort, for my love is always greater than any storm that may surround you. In moments of silence, I reveal great truths. The stillness allows you to perceive my gentle whispers of love, hope, and promise. Trust in these moments, for they will be the source of your strength. So come to me in silence, and you will see how I fill your heart with my presence, leading you to a life filled with blessings and purpose. As you reflect on all this, remember that my arms are always open, waiting for you to return. Each moment is an opportunity for renewal and transformation. The weight you carry can be lifted, the burdens can be exchanged for my lightness. Do not carry these burdens alone, come to me, for I am here to comfort and strengthen you. Live in the hope that every day can be a new beginning. Trust that I am with you, giving you the strength to overcome and the courage to face life's challenges. Always remember that, with me, you can rise above any situation, find purpose in every trial, and experience the fullness of my love. I love you deeply and wish to be part of your life in every moment, transforming you into the person I created you to be. And when you think of your failures, your mistakes, know that this does not affect my love for you. I see you beyond your mistakes, I see the potential I placed in you. And my desire is for you to live under this love, without fear, without insecurity. When you embrace my eternal love, you find peace in the midst of chaos, joy in the midst of pain, and strength to overcome the challenges of life. My love is the foundation of everything, and it is in this love that you can trust unconditionally. I know that sometimes it seems like the tough times will never end. The trials you face may seem like insurmountable mountains, but I am by your side every step of the way. When you walk with me, you are not alone, even in the darkest nights. These moments of difficulty are opportunities for you to draw closer to me, for your faith to be strengthened. As it is written, in the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. John 16 verse 33. And if I have overcome, you will also overcome, because I am with you. The challenges you face today can be fertile ground for your growth tomorrow. Suffering has the power to shape your character, to make you stronger and more resilient. Each tear, each pain, each struggle has a purpose, even if you cannot yet see it. When you choose to trust in me, you find the strength to endure life's storms. Just as the eagle faces strong winds to soar higher, you too can use these difficulties to grow. Have faith that, in the end, you will emerge stronger than before. What I want you to know is that tough times pass, but my presence remains. The peace you so desperately seek is within your reach, even amid tribulations. I offer a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that calms the heart, even when circumstances are challenging. Do not be discouraged, for I am working in your life, even if you do not perceive it. These times will pass, and looking back, you will see how you were shaped and prepared to live the blessings that are yet to come. Trust in me, for I am always by your side. Trusting in me means surrendering control of your worries and anxieties, knowing that I care for you in every detail. I know that often it is difficult to let go of the desire to control everything, but it is precisely in surrender that you will find true peace. As it is written, commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. Psalm 37 verse 5. When you trust in my timing and my plan, you allow me to work in your life in ways that go beyond what you can imagine. I know that waiting can be challenging, but waiting is also part of my plan. Every moment that seems like a delay is, in fact, an opportunity for you to grow in patience, faith, and humility. Just as the farmer plants the seed and waits for the right time to harvest, you too must trust that the time for reaping blessings will come. My will is perfect, and I know exactly what you need and when you need it. Do not let anxiety overwhelm you, trust that I am taking care of everything. When you trust in me, I give you strength to face each challenge with courage and hope. I know that the journey of life is not easy, but with your trust placed in me, you can move forward confidently, knowing that you are not alone. I walk with you, guide your steps, and never abandon you. Remember that, in every situation, great or small, I am in control. Trusting in me will bring peace to your heart and renew your strength. Do not fear the future, for I am already there, preparing the way for you. The freedom I offer goes beyond what the world can comprehend. It is a freedom that begins in the heart, where sin no longer has the power to imprison you. When you accept my forgiveness, I invite you to live in fullness, free from the chains that sin places in your life. As it is written, if therefore the Son makes you free, you shall be free indeed. John 8 verse 36. There is no sin too great that I cannot forgive, and no mistake so deep that I cannot transform. In me, you find true liberation. Sin tries to convince you that you are trapped, but I break those chains. Often, the traps of sin can seem impossible to overcome, but I give you the strength to resist and the grace to start anew as many times as necessary. Each new day offers a new chance to live with a pure heart, free from all guilt. Do not let the weight of the past hold you back. I am your constant renewal, and in me, you can start again. Walking in freedom means choosing, day by day, to live in my light and not in the darkness of sin. I empower you to overcome the temptations that arise, and with my guidance, you can remain steadfast on the right path. Remember that in me, you are stronger than any sin, and my grace is sufficient to keep you standing. When sin tries to pull you back, look to me and remember the freedom I have already won for you. You are not alone on this journey. Prayer is an intimate dialogue that I desire to have with you, and in it resides a deep joy that few know. When you enter into prayer, you are connecting directly with my heart. It is a moment when your words, your longings, and your sorrows become light before me. In 1 Thessalonians 5 verses 16 to 18, I say, "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks." The joy in prayer is not only in asking but in recognizing the presence of the Father who is always willing to listen. When you pray, it is not just about loose words, it is an act of faith that nourishes your spirit. Sometimes you may feel discouraged, thinking that your prayers are not heard. But remember, every prayer is a seed planted in fertile soil. By praying with gratitude, you begin to notice the small blessings that are already around you, even in times of hardship. Joy in prayer transforms your perspective, causing you to see beauty in everyday life and in my presence. Continuous prayer is not just a practice, it is a lifestyle that brings comfort and strength. When you dedicate yourself to praying regularly, your connection with me deepens. Challenges may seem insurmountable, but in prayer, you find the peace that surpasses all understanding. I invite you to experience this joy, even when circumstances are unfavorable. Open your heart, talk to me, and let the joy in prayer renew your hope and faith. You will see that in the simplicity of prayer, there is a transformative power capable of bringing light and joy to your life. My beloved, understand that I come to drive away the worries that may consume your heart. Life is filled with uncertainties and challenges, and it is natural to feel anxious. However, I tell you that you should not let yourself be burdened by this. In Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7, I instruct, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." When you surrender to me in prayer, I exchange your worries for peace. When you encounter situations that distress you, remember that I am always present, ready to help you. Face your anxieties and bring them to me. Often, worry prevents us from seeing solutions. By surrendering your struggles and fears in prayer, you begin to experience the freedom I promised. Instead of being trapped in negative thoughts, trust in my guidance. I not only hear your pleas, but I also work for your good. Driving away worries is a daily practice. When anxiety tries to creep in, take a deep breath and pray. Invite me into that space in your life and bring clarity. I am here to lead you to a place of trust and security. Remember, faith and trust in me are powerful shields against life's uncertainties. By letting go of worries, you open the door to hope and joy, allowing my love to fill every corner of your being.